Hello, Griffin. Uh,
Uh,
what is your opinion on social media?
my opinion on social media is it's a very useful tool. I mean, you can reach out to peers and
Mm.
chat. You can also get information offline.
Yep.
Um, but it can be a very addictive thing too
Yeah.
that you use too much.
Yeah. I like agree perfectly with that. Um, do you ever think that we are the products
Yeah,
and social media is the customers?
yeah, I do actually.
Like I got this quote from the Social Dilemma documentary we watched in class. Uh, if you're not paying for the product, then you are the product. Um, yeah, and I just thought that was like something really like
Yeah, I think
cool to think about.
the more that we use social media and like they learn things about us, the more we are set up as a product and they use information that we're into, that we like,
Yep.
to make us a product, and
Yeah.
that's how they make their money, I guess.
Yep. It seems we have a new guest. Hello, Colin. Do you have any quotes to give the audience?
Yeah. The quote you said, I also read. If we are the product, who's the buyer?
I think the buyer. If we're the product, I think the buyer is the social media, the internet.
So, especially nowadays, with many kids growing up with influencers, I read a quote that says that social media
Mm.
really determines our social authority.
Yeah.
So, do you believe if this was to continue throughout the years, would it have a negative effect on the future generation of children?
I think it would have a negative effect because it would make the future children be more reliant on social media for reassurance. Do you got anything to add on to that, Griffin?
I agree. I think it does. Yeah.
Yep. I think, well, I got another quote that says, if when you put information on social media, it's not private. Like, it gets, like if you, it's like if you post something, it'll get shared, it'll get liked, it'll get saved, you maybe get a follow. So like, it's not gonna be private, unless you post it privately, but
Yeah.
it'll still end up being noticed.
Yeah, I have a quote: social connection. Teens can engage with friends and family
Yeah.
online, and that's kind of like one of the good useful tools of social media.
Yeah.
Is connecting with other people, not being in person.
Yeah, I agree with that quote.
Just a text or a phone call away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to what you said about our information being passed around to other companies. Do you believe? Because I read this one quote that says, "They do not have a proxy for the truth. That's better than a click." Do you think there are social groups entirely dedicated to viewing what we have searched or viewing what we have viewed to sell to other corporations to try to get us to commit to their ads?
Yeah, I believe that is the thing, that like groups out there on the internet take our information and sell it to other companies for them to have our information.
Yep.
Like that's how such as spam calls, like your phone number getting somehow.
Yeah, it's basically just like a big trap,
Or
just for them to make more money.
Or spam emails, spam anything really.
Yep. Yeah, and they try to win you over.
There's I feel like one way to disconnect from social media is to just turn off all your notifications. Turn off all unimportant information and notifications.
That, or even just put your phone
Phone
away, internet away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disconnect, distance yourself from it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like
And that's the only way to get away from it, is just to turn it off.
Yep.
A lot of the times nowadays, especially since children are always hooked to screens. They can't like go out and enjoy a decent fishing trip or a night out hunting.
Mm. Or they can't go camping with their grandparents without sitting on their phone the whole time.
Yeah, or
It's
they
like-
can't handle not being in cell reception the whole time. Yeah.
What is you guys' opinion on algorithms?
Algorithms? Personally, I think it ties greatly with what you said about our information being sold. 'Cause
Yeah.
an algorithm is, it's literally how TikTok is designed. The algorithm tracks how long you watched a video, or if you liked it or commented, and it goes through different creators and finds stuff it thinks you would like. And that can be very harmful against you if it got onto the wrong hands of
It's just
someone
another
else.
trap. It's
Yeah.
like another way to them for them
Like-
to get your information
Like I have
about you. Yep.
I have a quote that says algorithms are opinions embedded in codes. And that is by Kathy O'Neill.
Yeah, I have a quote by Tristan Harris. How a handful of tech companies control billions of minds every day, and they use algorithms for that. And
Like when I hear the word algorithm, I think I immediately think of TikTok because
Yep.
that's what it's built around.
Yeah,
like
that's-
Colin said, it's like where it takes what you like to what it thinks you like to watch, and then just keeps giving you the
yeah,
same amount.
that's one of the main ones that really just like comes to mind real quick because that's exactly
Yeah. Another bad one that has a bad algorithm like that is Facebook or Instagram. All those really ones where you can just watch reels or short videos. It's just-
Anything that is requiring fully on trying to gather your attention has to rely on an algorithm because they have to find exactly what you like in order to keep your attention on that app instead of others.
Yep.
It tries to show you what it has to show or what it has to offer, like with Facebook Marketplace.
Yep. So you guys got anything else?
I do have another quote actually. There are only two industries that call their customers users: illegal drugs and software by Edward Tuff.
Because not very many social media places would consider us the customers like that. They'd consider they'd consider themselves the customers and not us.
Do you have anything else, Colin? You'd like to touch base
I
on?
think I've used all my quotes.
All your quotes?
Other quotes?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what basically social media is nowadays. Is
It's just
they try and get what they can get
the most
for
money for
information out of you, and then they use that to make their money. And they use you as a product. I 100% agree with that.
It's having a really negative effect if you think about it.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people nowadays
Yeah, it's
have
like
short attention spans.
Mental health. And
Yeah, it affects mental health. Probably influences a lot of
there's advantages because people on the internet help with certain
there's-
situations, and then there's disadvantages that distances you from reality.
And then there's a lot of people that take advantage of you online to get money from you or
Yep.
There's entire corporations.
And they don't even
about it.
have to get money from you nowadays. They can just use information you like, hobbies you like,
to get money.
to get money from you. They're not even stealing.
Yeah.
It's totally
They
legal.
just-
Yep.
Social media is just stealing your time.
Yep.
That's all it's doing. Because once you get scrolling,
Yeah, it's frustrating for sure.
it's just, your brain is just tied into a knot with your phone. So you just keep scrolling, scrolling, you just can't stop scrolling.
Yeah.
My opinion, the entire reason a lot of social media apps are like that now, say like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, it all focuses on just trying to get your attention, because if they don't have your attention, they're not making money off you.
Hmm.
Well, I think that was a pretty good conversation.
Yeah, I'd say the discussion was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys for